Hello and welcome back to day 2 of our HodinaH League of Legends Cup that is part of Gaming for Boosting School Engagement project that is co-founded by Erasmus+. Today we will have some great games after we saw yesterday already some very promising games, and today we will start with a game between SAS and Sokol Kushetice. After SAS yesterday showed really a great performance, and Sokol Kushetice did so as well. So we are still waiting for some of the players to join the lobby, but everything is fine since we told them to start at 6:30. And so we are ready right now, and we are still waiting for the players. I hope that you yesterday enjoyed the games and that you saw that you really enjoyed the great gameplay that we saw, and I'm sure that today we will see or watch as well some great gameplay, and especially the first game might be one of the best games of the whole tournament since SIS and Sokol Kushetice both looked really great, and I really believe that in the first game it's really about the team play that both teams are capable of. So which of this team has a better team play? This will be very important for the game. And yeah, wait. We are still fixing something with the lobby, but I'm sure that can start at 6:30. Um, okay, so I hope that you are already hyped for the first game because this, as I already said, might be one of the best games of the whole tournament. Um, okay, so while we are waiting, I can perhaps repeat what all this tournament is about, because it's part of the Gaming for Boosting School Engagement project, which is a project that is co-founded by Erasmus Plus, or it's actually Erasmus Plus project. And in this project, different schools, organizations try to engage students more in schools um, with some gaming. So they want to create some gaming teams or some tournaments so that the students are more involved in the school. And as I already said, like the first game will be SAS against Sokol Kushetice, and then at 7:30 we have Ital Pain against Smeggers. Both looked very good yesterday, but unfortunately they lost their first game, so they still have the chance to win the whole tournament via the loser bracket. But I believe that both of them are really hyped to play today their second day game. Perhaps to explain a little bit more the system of the whole tournament, I can show you again how it works. As you see here, both of the teams that will play the first games are the winners of yesterday, and the teams of their second games are the losers of yesterday. So they can still win if they walk through the loser bracket, but if they lose, they are out of the tournament. Their teams of their So I can perhaps talk a little bit about the matchup of today. We already saw yesterday that both teams have really a good top laner. So Kasurek, who played yesterday with Sad, was really good, and he showed that he is capable of really bullying his lane and winning it. While Master, who is also known as the German top lane god, was also able to really win his lane and to walk out of it with some huge advantages. In the jungle, we have Fakribas. It's not Fabregas, so not like the football player, but Fakribas, who played quite a good Kartus. I really think that the opponents didn't think about Kartus in jungle, but he showed that he's really good with it and that he can really have a huge impact. And after 15 minutes, they already won the game. So he really showed that he had also with Kartus a really early impact. Down Surfer, um, who is actually the ADC of Soko Kushatitze, showed yesterday quite a good performance. Even the game was not so long, and also good did 9xi showed quite a good performance on the bot lane. In the mid lane they have Archangel, who is quite a good mid laner, and he really showed yesterday that he's also able to bully his lane in the first few minutes. On the other hand, we have the SAS, it's the international team, and as I already said, Master is quite a good player in top lane, while they have um, Orkmoon in jungle, who yesterday showed his performance, showed quite a good performance with his Kayn. And in mid lane, I guess there's Saunix, and he played yesterday. I'm not really sure what he played, but I guess he played Sarad. Yeah, I think he played Sarad, and he also showed that he's quite a good Sarad. In bot lane we have Beeblebox, and his Caitlyn was really amazing. He played an incredible game, was able to deal really a lot of damage, and so they were able to win the game in the late game because they were able to deal a lot of damage. As support, I think we have Star-Crossed Void, who yesterday showed that he can also have some impact with his Morgana. I forgot to say that the Soko Kushatitze chose blue side, and they were in the position to choose it because yesterday they won their game after 15 minutes, while SAS needed 33 minutes to win the game. So their Soko Kushatitze team had the right to choose the side. So we still have some technical issues with the client, but I guess it's no problem since we wanted to start the game at 6:30, so it's no problem anyhow. So now I can see that also Hawkmoon joined the lobby. And he left it again, I don't know why. And perhaps I can also talk a little bit about our second game of today. It's Ital Payne against Smeggers. Both lost their first games, but Ital Payne was really not able to fight back against Sokol Kushetice after they lost some early trades, while Smeggers really fight it back and they were really brave with some plays, and but in the end they were not able to win this game. Okay, now it looks like that the lobby is full and that we can start with the game. Okay, and we jump into the pick and banning phase, and I'm really curious what this Sokol Kushetice team will ban first. So, of course, they take out Mordekaiser after the performance of Eintüt Master yesterday. I guess it's quite a good ban. So, with the first ban of SAS, they take out uh, Urgot, and Urgot is one of the champion that Kasarek is really able to play. On the other hand, we have the ban of Warwick, because Hartmut is known for his incredible Warwick. So Olaf is banned as well, and again, because I really feel like that a lot of teams fear the Olaf of Fabregas, who is quite a good Olaf player. And Soko Kushetice bans Morgana again after Starcross Void showed yesterday a tremendous performance with Morgana. So the next ban of SIS is Azir. Yesterday Archangel played him, and I think it's quite a good choice to ban him. So the first pick of Soko Kushetice is Renekton. Might be a really good pick as a first pick because he is really a lane bully, and it's really hard to play in lane against Renekton. SIS picks Garen, and in this matchup, I would say that the Renekton is a little bit better just because he can bully the lane more. So with the second pick, SIS will pick Sejuani. I really like this pick because Sejuani brings you a lot of CC and also a lot of tankiness, as we can see on the side of SIS. They already have a lot of tankiness with Garen, Sejuani, and now it's simply about bringing the team bringing into the team some damage. And let's see what Soko Kushetice will pick next. It's the Elise. Wow! So Fabric Bass is also known for his Elise, and it's like a roller coaster for him. Sometimes he is really good with it. Sometimes he is just a complete disaster with it. But I'm really sure that he will show his best performance in this game. So, and the next pick of Soko Kushetice is Zillion is again. They already played Zillion yesterday, and they were able to show really some great performance with it. So it might be also a very good pick for them. Oh, and then we see the set pick, so it's really a huge front line for SAS, as they have now two tanks and a set in their team. So now it's really about their mid laner and ADC to bring some damage into the team. So the next ban of SIS is the Varus. So it might be a very good ban, and I think they really scouted the enemy team quite well, since Archangel is really a good Varus player for mid lane. So the next ban of Soko Kushatitsu is Caitlyn after um, Deeply Brooks, I don't know how to pronounce that name, showed yesterday that his Caitlyn is crazy. And SIS takes out their Vayne, they might really fear some hyper carries on bot lane, since the Soko Kushatitsu has Villian. And Misfortune is out as well. So the next pick of SIS might be a mid lane. So they pick Arena. I really like this pick, sir. They have really good team fight combo now with the Zed and the Sejuani ultimate and the Orianna ultimate. Oh, and Archangel might pick the LeBlanc, and he picks his LeBlanc. His LeBlanc is really good. He showed in quite a lot of games that he's one of the best LeBlanc players that I know, and he just says something. He just said that sometimes he has some problems with the farming, but in this game he might be really concentrated to hit all the last hits. And then, oh, they pick Ash, and Beepley Brooks told me that he really hates Ash, so it's really good pick for Soka Kushatitsu. And on the other hand, we have Jin pick, or I'm not sure, but if he picks Jin, it's perhaps it makes sense for the laning phase. Okay, he picks Lucian, so I would go with just according to their picking and betting phase with SAS, just because they have such a tanky team fight composition, so the LeBlanc will really have some problems, and also for the Elise it might be very difficult to get some picks in this game. So perhaps we can talk a little bit more about their matchups in particular. On top lane, Renekton against Garen, I already said that I would go with the Renekton just because he can deal more damage, and with his ultimate he can be he can play very aggressive. In jungle, I would go also with the Elise, so with the Soko Koshititsu's jungler, just because Elise has like a faster clear speed. And in mid line, LeBlanc against Orianna, I would go with the Orianna because she simply supports the team more. And with LeBlanc, if you don't get to the point to take out the ADC, it's really difficult to have some impact. On bot lane, I would go with the bot lane of Sokol Kushatitsa again, just because the Ashe gauge is quite good, and also the follow-up damage with Zillion might be very good. But still, there's some chance for the Lucian and Zed, because Zed has also a lot of CC, and the Lucian is really able to deal a lot of damage. So it might be a very interesting game. So as I said yesterday, both top laner yesterday showed quite a good performance. So I'm really curious how the top lane matchup will go with some minutes in the game. In mid lane, I think that Archangel might be the better player, but but their draft of SAS gave Oriana the chance to pick. Oh no, I'm sorry, I mixed something up. But the Oriana were picked first, and then they picked LeBlanc into the Oriana. So Archangel is very confident to play the LeBlanc against Oriana. Even Oriana might have the push pressure since she has the way better wave clear. Um, but Sokoku's teaches wave clear is still very good since they have Zillion, and Zillion is really capable of clearing waves and so on. So we just need to wait 40 more seconds, and then we can jump into the game. Further, I really liked the fact that they play Zed and Lucian on bot lane because there's quite a big synergy in both of them. Because Zed is really a champion that needs to engage, and also Lucian brings in some follow-up damage, and it's not like this champion with which you need to poke and to wait quite long. So now we can jump into the game. I mean, I hope so. Here. Okay. Looks like that we have some technical issues here, but now we can jump into the game. So, and here we are. Here we are. And let's see how many champion points they have on their champions. As we can see, the Renekton has quite a lot of points on Renekton, while while the others don't have that many points. And um, surprisingly, nobody is really playing their main champions. As we can see, nobody has more than 100,000 points except the Renekton. But I guess it's pretty amazing. So, and amazingly, this Ashe doesn't have any points on Ashe, so it might be the first time Ashe for Dun Surfer. I mean, I'm not sure, so we can't see if they are under level 4, but it's safe to say that uh, he never played Ashe that much before. So, and now we're in the game. Just need to wait another couple of seconds. And here we are. I will just hide the chat that we don't see it. And now the pings are coming out. So SAS already prepared in wait, and it might be some very early, like very funny early minutes. But as we can also see, the Elise will be spotted by a red ward. But they are still waiting in the bush. But both of them are spotted by a ward. So this might be a disaster for Soko Kushititsu because they were spotted by a ward. So SRS knows what they will do. So what will happen? There's the engage of the Sejuani, and the Elise is almost down, needs to flash, and also the Renekton needs to flash. So really good trade by SAS since they got 2 flashes for nothing. And they're chasing, so they stop the backports. And this really is almost a disaster for Sokol Kushiltitze, since the jungler of Sokol Kushiltitze has now a very bad start. There's the other engage of the LeBlanc just to deal some damage on the Orianna. As we can see, the SIS team starts with the blue buff, while Elise starts with the blue buff as well. So the first pokes are coming in mid lane. And there's the engage of the LeBlanc. She's able to hit with one more auto attack as well. And really great auto attacking by the LeBlanc. On top lane, it's still a very slow game. I will just bring this into the right order. Like this, and we can see the early trades are going in favor of Eintüt Master, who is also known as the German top lane god, but now he goes back as it might be too aggressive for the early levels. And we can see also the Elise is preparing for the first gank on top lane. And yeah, some action might happen on top lane. Eintüt Master is in a very bad position right now because the Elise is there, but she misses the cocoon, and Eintüt Master gets away just with using his flash. Their early trades are going also on bot lane in favor of Sokol Kushiltitze, since they are able to deal some damage on the set. And in mid lane, this is might be the first kill on top lane, since the Elise coming back, but it's not enough damage. But now the Sejuani is preparing for a counter gank in top lane. The Sejuani might pick up a kill on the Elise, while on bot lane nothing is really happening. Still a very scary situation for Sokol Kushiltitze in the top lane, since the jungler is very low. And Eintüt Master doesn't hit his Q before the stun of Renekton comes out, and the first blood is picked up by Garen, since the Renekton walked into the turret and died by the turret. On top lane we see some trades there, and there's the engage of the set, but they are able to trade back, and their exhaust is used by the Zillion. And then there we see that the LeBlanc is really able to deal a lot of damage on this Orianna. So very well played by Garen in the first trade, since he was able to walk out of the fight with the first blood. So there's the engage of the set. Are they able to deal some damage? Yeah, a lot of damage is coming out, and that's the kill for Beeble Blocks. And while he killed him in the mid lane, the LeBlanc killed the Orianna. So very well played by SAS in the bot lane, since the set was able to hit his CC on the Ashe, and the Lucian was able to follow and to walk out of the fight with a kill. So the set and the Lucian might wait for some gold in the base. So, and as we can see, it's not that easy for the Renekton in top lane, since it's very annoying to play against Garen, since he can always silence you with his Q. And there's slightly a little gold lead for the SAS, because they picked up 2 kills, and also in the jungle they have no, they don't really have it, but the Sokol Kushiltitze has a really small gold lead on Ashe. So, and the Sokol Kushiltitze is picking up the dragon as well, very good objective management by Fabrebas, the jungler of Sokol Koshetice. So the Oriana, the LeBlanc placed some deep wards at the blue buff of SAS. So the Zillion is able to always poke the bot lane of SAF with some bombs, but is that really enough to win the lane? Because as long as their SAS bot lane is patient and waits for the engage, they are really great. I mean, and the Kaku of Elise lands, and they are able to deal some damage on this Oriana. So I really like the fact that this Elise is playing aggressive from the first minute and is really able to put some pressure on the lanes of the SAS. The Garen again goes out of the fight with more HP than the Renekton. And now the Elise is picking up the blue buff of the SAS, or at least, yeah, as we can see, she's picking up the blue buff of the SAS, so also a small win for them there over there. And the chain of the Elise hits, and the Elise is there, and Archangel is able to pick up a kill on the Tedrani. So the Renekton tries to freeze the lane before the minion walk into the tower range. So he's doing really a great job there since he is not falling behind in CS or anything else. So the Elise is spotted by a SAS deep ward, and now we can see the pings are coming out. And as we can see, also the bot lane is able to get some tower plays there. And there's the engage of the Iron Master, but his ultimate is not enough to kill this Renekton. But as I already said, this Iron Master is known for his very good top lane performance. In several games, he already showed that he is one of the better top laner of this tournament. So Sejuani might beat with Elise over there, but the Elise already has some damage and is able to deal a lot of damage to these Sejuani. But is this strategy able to strike back? Yes, she is. And now this Elise is in danger since Iron Master reacted quite fast. Will this be another kill for... And it's another kill for LeBlanc since she's able to kill the Sejuani. And Garrett is falling as well, so they are looking for more over there. But now Oriana is there, she uses her ultimate, but it's not enough to hold them back. Now the Oriana is in danger. But as we can see also on the mid lane, the engages are coming out, and Beeblebox are able to take down this Ashe, but the ultimate of Zillion are hitting it now. He's using his ultimate. It's enough damage for Down Surfer to take out this Lucian. In mid lane, we see the chain hit is another time, and now Archangel is there and kills this Oriana. And we can see Zed are trying to deal some damage on this Zillion. A really good reaction by the top laner of Sokol Koshetice, since he uses his teleport immediately to protect the Zillion. But now there's another fight. So Sejuani joins the fight, but it's not enough to protect the Zed, and the Zed is falling as well. So as we can see, with 70 minutes in the game, there's already a 1k gold lead on the side of Sokol Kushatitsa, and also the Rift Herald is spawned in mid lane, so they will get some other platings in the mid lane. So the bot lane vision is cleared by Ashe. So really looks like that the aggressive playstyle of the Elise pays off and that she is able to bring Sokol Kushatitsa ahead. And as we can see, also the LeBlanc has already 5 kills, so it will be a major problem for the SAS to come back since the LeBlanc is already that feared. Uh-oh, said it might be in a dangerous situation over there, since all of the members of Soka Kusatitsa are there, and the set is dead, and it's another kill for LeBlanc. Now they are looking for more. And the ultimate of Oriana is used. The ultimate of Sejuani is coming well, but LeBlanc joins the fight, but is she able to do more? Their Lucian is looking for more. The ultimate of Zealand is already procced, but are they able to also kill their Lucian? The Lucian goes down, and Oriana is falling as well. So this is a 2-for-1 trade in favor of Soko Kushatitsu, who really speeds up in this game and wants to finish this game first. So that's another dragon for Soko Kushatitsu. The speed of this jungler of Soko Kushatitsu is really incredible, and he shows his best performance. As I already said, his Elise is a roller coaster, but I'm sure that today he hit at the peak and that he's in a very good shape today. As we can see, the tower of SAS, the midline tower of SAS is not in the best shape, and also Beeble Box is now in danger since the Ashe are looking for some early trades. As we can see now, Eintüten Master is really able to fight back. Even his team is not in a good shape right now, but it's just a 2k gold lead, so everything is possible in this game. And there, can we see the engage of the set? But no, we can't. And the ultimate of Ashe hits the Lucian, but Sejuani is over there, and she's able to hit the stun on the Ashe, but it's not enough damage, and the Ashe goes out of the fight with more life than we thought of. And there's the ultimate of Lucian, but the ultimate of Zillion is used as well, and now so nobody died in this fight, and I would go the fight went in favor of Soka Kushatitsa, but now Sejuani is trying to fight back, but Zion uses his flash and walk out of the fight without any damage. So amazingly, we can see that the LeBlanc has already completed her Luden's Echo and her shoes, while the Oriana is still trying to buy the first item. So that's a tremendous lead in mid lane in favor of Soko Kushatitsa. Without any doubt, this Elise is super aggressive, and now we can see that she's actually also winning the fights in the enemy jungle, but the SRS are reacting quite fast, but also the LeBlanc joins the fight, and now the Arena is joining the fight as well, and is killing the top lane of Soka Kushatitsa, and Garen wants more. So I'm not sure what will happen there, but as we can see, the jungler of Soko Kushatitsa plays super aggressive in this early levels, so he has no fear to go to the enemy jungle and to start some fights there. Even this went in favor of SAS. So now they are trying to destroy the first turret for the SAS, since the first tower already fought on the side of SAS, so the bot lane tower. Now the LeBlanc is looking for an engage on the bot lane. Is he able? Yes, he is there, and she tries to deal some damage on the set, but she is actually hitting the wrong, and all of them get out without any damage. Why we see the early trades in the why we see some trades in the top lane, but nothing is happening, and Master gets away with a lot of HP. So Sejuani is looking for a gank on top lane, and there's actually the silence of Master and the ultimate of Hawkmoon, and this Renekton might fall quite fast, and Master is able to pick up the kill. But there's this is the Elise, and Orianna is able to pick up another kill. I already missed that Hawkmoon died, but there's the engage of the LeBlanc. Hawkmoon died because of the turret, I guess, since he was taking too much turret damage. So the mid lane turret is destroyed by some minions, and this opens up the map a little bit for Sokol Koshetice. So this whole game went so far in favor of Sokol Koshetice. And we can see the jungler, the top lane and the jungler of Sokol Koshetice are waiting for some gold in the base. Might be not the best tactic, but also Lucian is spotted by a pink ward over there, or control ward as since they changed the name, it's a control ward. So, but still, the gold lead is not really huge, and I think all SAS has all chances to win this game. The TP of Garen is coming in, and they are looking for the kill on the Renekton, while Zion is there to protect the Renekton. So the Zed are able to kill the Renekton, but the Zillion ultimate brings him back to life, and the Garen is looking for the dragon. There's the engage of the LeBlanc. Is she able to kill this Lucian? No, she is. Yes, she is. The ignite is ticking and kills the Lucian, and now now Sokol Koshetice once more. Sejuani is falling as well, and also Master is not in the best shape, and he is dead as well, and also Orianna is in danger. That's a 4-for-nothing trade for Sokol Koshetice and a dragon as well. So great performance by LeBlanc. Now we can see that the gold read is already 3,500 for Sokol Koshetice, and now they are looking for the Rift Herald, but they should hurry up a little bit since the Rift Herald is respawning at, I don't know, at 20. But they were able to pick up the Rift Herald, and it goes to Elise. So the SAS is now in a very bad position since the LeBlanc is really able to just eliminate the backline of SAS. As we can see here, she's dealing really a lot of damage, and even with the chain that misses, she's able to pick up the kill on Orianna. But we can still see the Master is doing a great job on top lane. He is still able to fight back all the trades. Even the Renekton got some kills there, but that's a great team play of Sokol Koshetice that they already showed in this game. The Elise is there, and they might be able to pick up another kill on Garen. Yeah, there it is. This Elise is really doing a great job, and we missed how LeBlanc killed the Lucian in mid lane. And there's the ultimate of Sejuani. It's hitting the Renekton, and Renekton might fall as well. Yeah, there's the flash, and a other kill for Sejuani. But they should go back since the LeBlanc and the Ashe are both pushing mid lane, and it's really mid lane tower is already in a really bad shape over there. So the Elise is just trying to stop the backport, and it's a good trade for Sokol Kushetice. So there's already a 5,000 gold league in the favor of Sokol Kushetice, and they have an 11-0 LeBlanc, who might be able to eliminate this backline of SAS in a really short time. And if you ever played as a AD carry, you know how annoying it is to play against a 11-0 LeBlanc, since she is really able to eliminate with just like 1 microsecond. So as we can see, if our Sokol Kushetice is preparing for the Nashor, they are clearing all the vision around the Nashor, and now they want to pick up another kill on top lane. But now I'm really curious how SAS wants to answer to this Rift Herald. So they are all running top lane. There's the chain of the LeBlanc. She's using it, but it's not enough damage to kill Etude Master. And now they want to fight back, but also Sejuani is in danger over there. And now they are looking for the turret. The ultimate of Lucian is going, and this engage of Set is there, but nobody is dying. But now Hawkmoon is in a really danger, but nobody dies. Now the LeBlanc is looking for another kill, and she gets the kill on Set. And as we can see, the damage of this LeBlanc is just ridiculous. There's Hawkmoon, and they are able to fight back. Are they able to pick up another kill now on the LeBlanc? There's the stun, but are they able to pick up another kill? But the Hawkmoon is alone over there, and he is falling. And there's another engage of LeBlanc. There's the chain, and it's another kill for LeBlanc, who is now 13 kills. But are the SAS able to take some other kills? There's the engage of the Zillion, but nothing is hitting. Just the cocoon of Elise is hitting. There's another engage of that. There's the Ashe is almost just saved by the ultimate. Oh, what a kill! What a great timing by Zed. The Ignite is ticking and killing the Ashe after their ultimate of Zillion is over. So now Sokol Kushetice is looking for another dragon. I'm sorry, for another dragon, and is trying to get some vision around the dragon. But Hawkmoon is trying to pick up a kill over there, or at least to have a good engage over there. So are they able to rush the dragon? They are trying to do so, but as we can see, the LeBlanc is waiting to just find and engage on the carries of SAS, but perhaps they are able to pick up their dragon. So SAS picked up the dragon, is now going back to just reset. So that's a red buff for Ashe, and it might be very good for her just to have some extra damage. So I guess the only opportunity for SAS to win this game is to take it to the late game, so that, and then to put a lot of CC onto this LeBlanc, so that the LeBlanc can't eliminate the backline of the SAS. And there's the engage on SAS. That was what I was talking about. Now they are trying to put some more CC on LeBlanc, but it's not working quite well, and Set is dead. So Sokol Kushetice is starting the Nashor right now, and I'm curious how SIS wants to answer this Nasher. So as we can see, the ward is there, and they know that the Sokokusha Titsa is over there, but I don't know how they want to do it. Is Hawkmoon able to steal this Nasher? No, he's not, and it's saved by Elise and another kill for Renekton, who takes down this is Sejuani. Actually, they are spotted by a ward of Sokokusha Titsa, and now they are looking for an inhibitor. SIS is in a really bad position. The arrow of Ash hits and LeBlanc is able to follow up. And now that might be the last fight of the game. The SIS is doing what they can. They actually take down the Renekton, but now are they able to get more? Sejuani is looking for more. Are they able to kill this Sejuani? No, they are not. And now Sokol Teacher wants to fight more. They are looking for all the team, and that's it. No, it's not an ace, but it's almost an ace for Sokol Kushatitsa. And now they are looking for the Nexus turrets. That might be the game. So the first turret is down. So Lucian is the last man standing, and he's going down as well. And that's GG. Well played. Soka Kushatitsa picks up the win here after 27 minutes. That's just some little kills for Oriana, and that's GG. Well played by Soko Kushatitsa. So now we can look. We can take a look at their damage and um at the damage and also at some other scores. I hope that you enjoyed this game. So just see, and as we can see, this LeBlanc really dealt a lot of damage, like 27,000 damage, while the Oriana was just able to deal 60,000 damage, but still very well played by SIS, who are now moving to their loser brackets, while Sokol Kushatitsa is moving to the final. So, oh, I'm sorry. Can jump into our tournament tree, and as we can see now, SIS over there. We'll just copy them. Oh, three. Okay, as you can see, I'm not there. I'm streaming for the first time, so I'm sorry. So the SIS is actually moving to the loser bracket and will face the winner of Etel Pain against Smeggers today at 8:30, while Sokol Kushatitsa is here, while Sokol Kushatitsa is moving to the finals, which will be played at Saturday at 6:30. I hope that you this enjoyed this game, and I will be back in just a couple of minutes. So stay hyped and be back for the next game. So welcome back to the League of Legends Cup number 1, day number 2. So right now we have some problems since the one team is not here and they are not able to play. Etel Payne are missing some players. That's why we decided to move the Smaggers immediately one round further. So they are now in the loser bracket against SAS, and they will play against the SAS next. But still, we have some problems since not all players of SIS there, and but they might be there at 8 o'clock. So I guess we need to wait a little bit until all the players are here. Um, Further, I I really recommend you to watch the next game since it's a very promising game. We already saw yesterday that both teams are almost even and both teams are really able to show some elite gameplay, and I'm hyped. I hope you are as well. Be right back. So I'm back with some new information. We will start our next game at 8 o'clock, so perhaps now you have some time to fill your bottles, some Coke or whatever you want to drink, and to make some new popcorn. And the next game will be between SAS and Smeggers, so the Smeggers will face the opponents they already faced yesterday, and the winner of this game will move to the final. And perhaps um, I can provide you in, I don't know, a couple of minutes interview with some of the players, and we will start with the game between SAS and Smaggers at 8 o'clock. So stay hyped and ready for the next game. So welcome back. I'm joined by Archangel, the mid laner of Soko Kushititsu. Do I pronounce your name right?
Yeah, you pronounced it right.
Oh, wait. I think I need to buff a little bit volume. And now, he is here for some post-game interview, and I will ask him several questions. So, why did you win last game?
I mean, we really focused on the early game. We had uh, much better picks, better aggression for the early game, and we end up spiking very well.
So yeah, I really saw that, and it was really fun to watch how you play League of Legends. So how well
I
did
mean,
you? Yeah, yeah.
I
Sorry.
mean, I was actually a little bit of scared of the team fights because they had a really powerful pick for team fighting, like the Sett, Oriana, I mean, Sejuani, all very good picks for team fights.
Yeah, yeah. And I also said they had like a tremendous front line with all the tanks like Garen, Zed, and Sejuani. So, and how well did you communicate in the game?
Actually, I was very surprised how well we did because everything ended up really well. The lane trading, the uh, dragon and heralds, we ended up getting first three dragons and first two heralds. Unfortunately, the last dragon we had to give up, but
Yeah,
yeah, that was okay.
you were truly better in like forcing the objectives than getting all the drakes, all the
Yeah.
turrets. It was really nice to see that. And like the next question is a really tricky question. And yeah, because the next question is what makes Soko Kushititsu so good?
Um. Yeah. That's a really tricky question, actually. I think just from the last game, we had 10 kills and I had 8 of them. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't want to tell that I like went 8 solo kills. It was all teamwork,
Yeah,
but yeah,
as we can
I kind of carried this game.
as we can see, the mid liner for Soko Kushititsu is quite confident. And yeah, well played. I
Thank you.
think there's not so much to add to this. Yeah. So, and you will also join us for next game to spectate the game. Uh,
Yes.
I'm really glad to have a second caster. So the next game will be between SAS and Smaggers. Do you have any thoughts about them?
I mean, the SAS uh, beat the Smaggers once, but it was a really unfortunate early game for the Smaggers. But I want to see them pick a little bit more aggressive picks, not scaled for the late game, and to see some a bit more action. Yeah.
Yeah, I really think the same way. Like Smaggers were really passive, especially in the early game. So yeah. Um, Yeah, so we are back in just a couple of minutes with the next game, and we see you then. So we are back. I'm joined by Archangel, the midliner of Soko Kushititsa, and we are able to jump into the game in just a couple of seconds. And I hope that both teams are ready now. And yeah, uh, Shimon, can you hear me?
Yes, of course, I can hear you. I'm really looking forward to this game. I hope the Smaggers learned from their mistakes last time and will do better this time.
Yeah. So thank you to having you here. Really a great pleasure for me to have such a good player um,
Oh,
on my
thank you.
side while we're casting the next game. And let us jump into the picks and the bans. So, what do you expect? What their SIS will put the focus on?
Hmm. Uh, yeah. Okay, I think Vladimir is a really great band because the mid laner of Smaggers loves to play Vladimir. He loves to play these late game picks like Vlad Kassadin. But I would like to see more aggressive ones.
So, oh, sorry. Yeah. So, as we can see, Rorik and Vladimir is already taken out by SAS, while we have on the other side the Morgana and the Warwick Barn. Um, so as we can see, great scouting by both teams, so they're really scouting each other.
I guess they are copying our last bands from our game versus SAS.
Yeah, yeah,
But, but we still didn't see the Mordekaiser ban.
yeah. So because in the game against Smaggers, I guess, iTunes Master showed a great performance on the Mordekaiser. And Lysandra ban as well.
Lissandra ban, no.
I'm actually not sure if the mid laner of SAS plays Lysandra.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know more about
But
it?
now I really wanted them to ban the Mordekaiser, learn from the last game. Well, let's see. Hopefully they will pick a champ that can deal with him.
Yeah, so as you already said, Mordekaiser is locked in for SAS. iTunes Master showed really, really good stats with him, and I think that it's a champion with which our iTunes Master can play quite aggressive.
Okay, the Doctor Mundo as the counter pick. Okay, we already seen the performance of the off changer on Doctor Mundo, so
So,
I'm glad to see this pick.
and do you think it's a comfort pick for the top laner of Smaggers, so that he can be very, very can perform very well during the laning phase?
Yeah, I think he will probably farm very safe. Hopefully, he will outscale the Mordekaiser and
And
just do better in team fights.
And what are your thoughts about the Ezreal pick? Because I feel like that Ezreal is one of the more passive ADCs who are not playing so aggressive in the lane.
Yeah, Ezreal is a really passive pick. Oh, the looks from the SAS. Wow, that's surprising.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
wonder if it's a mid lane or support.
but Jhin and Lux have also some synergy, I guess. Or like when the Lux hits her Q, her binding, the Jhin is able to follow up with his W and can then deal a lot of damage.
Yeah, I hope the Smaggers will pick some defensive support so he can like survive laning phase.
Yeah, so that you can really stay a little bit back and just try to get
Look,
as.
it's gonna be the Ezreal Yumi. If they don't ban it, 100% the Ezreal Yumi great combo, really strong picks.
But since they changed Yumi in the last pick, I feel like that she's not that powerful as she was before.
Oh no. In the I watch a lot of LAC games, and Azurumi was one of the best combo
Yeah,
there.
yeah, that's or safe to say. And as we can see,
Okay,
also the Zarat is taken out, so the mid laner of SAS showed some really, really nice plays with Zarat in their first games against Smaggers, while on the other
okay,
side the Syndra is taken out.
yeah, they have to pick the Yumi. Come on, I wanna see it. It's a great sustain champion. It helps you survive the lane. It's a really great late game pick. And they
And
have actually the powers to snowball the early game with the Y too. Oh, the Oriana pick.
so as we can see, like their Smaggers are really trying to take all the picks of the mid laner of the
Yeah,
SAS. So as we can see, their Zerat is banned, and also Oriana is taken by their Smaggers, so they might have a very comfortable lane in mid lane.
I kind of wanted to have the Smackers to have a counter pick for the mid lane, but they didn't. They choose to pick the Oriana. It's great champion. Let's see if the SAS will choose LeBlanc as a counter pick.
There, as we saw already in the last game, LeBlanc really works well against Oriana, but now it looks like that they will pick their Victor. Yeah, they
Yeah,
do
the
so.
Victor is locked in, so that means that Lux is going bottom lane, and their team is really, yeah, scaling. Really, their team have really scaling potential. So we need to see a little bit more proactive
Wow.
play from the Smaggers.
So let's talk a little bit about the matchup. So in top lane we have Mordekaiser against Dr. Mundo. What would you say? Who is the better champion there?
I think Morrigazer will dominate lane, will really have a pushed lane, but Mundo can safely just stay healthy and farm until we comes for the gank.
So in jungle, um, to whom would you give this point?
Well, I will give point to Y because she's a little bit more aggressive than the Trundle. Trundle is really good pick against Mundo because he will steal a lot of tanky stats from him.
And I also feel like that the Y is bringing so much CC into your team that she can have like a huge, huge impact in these very close fights. So
Yeah. And Y is really good with Oriana. Oriana can just ball her. Y can ult Jin, and the Jin is just dead.
and on our bot lane, I'm not sure if I really like the Ezreal Leona combination. Because Leona is really a champion that wants to go in and wants to really play aggressive, while Ezreal is one of the more passive marksmen and really wants to stay back and wants to just take some CS.
Yeah, that's a little bit of weird dual pick. But I think the Leona gives their team a lot of CC to work with. Even with the Y and Oriana, they have a great teamfight potential.
Yeah, like their front line of the Smaggers is really, really huge. It's like their big, big front line with three tanks and a lot of CC. But I think it's really about if the Asriel and their Oriana are capable of dealing enough damage to win these fights. So let's talk a little about the bot lane of SIS. What do you think about the Jin Lux combination?
I mean, Lux is not a typical support, but yeah, the bot lane has a really great damage.
So,
I'm
and
not sure if the Smagger bot lane will survive this kind of damage.
yeah, when you ever played against Lux, you just know how annoying it is to play
Yeah,
against her because she is poking you all the time with her E, and you always need to be concentrated to not get caught by her Q, and it's really, really difficult to play her, especially in the early levels. Um, with Jin, I think he's one of the stronger marksmen right now, and he is really capable of dealing tremendous damage when he gets his last shot.
I mean, Jin is a great AD carry, but his late game power is not that great versus tanks. And if Mundo gets ahead, I'm worried that he can just run him down. But fortunately, we have the Victor pick, which is one of the best scaling picks in the game, and I hope he will be able to deal with the Mundo.
I guess we have some problems with your microphone a little bit since I'm hearing some like electric sounds, but
Oh, sorry.
I don't know if you. So yeah, and in mid lane, what do you think about the Victor Orianna matchup?
I think that Oriana can play a little bit more proactive, maybe push her day, push out the wave, and try to roll for the gank. Victor mostly will try to scale and in the late game close up the distance with Oriana is actually very, very hard because she can just put a ball between you and you cannot pause the ball. So I mean, yeah, I don't really like playing Victor into Oriana, but
I
since
have
they wanted to scale, it's okay.
some problems with the client right now, so I know. So here I hope that now the game. Yeah. So we are jumping into the game, or
I'm
be
still
more
loading.
to be more precise, I'm also still in the loading screen,
Yeah.
and we can check out if they have any champion points on their champion. Oh, I have a little problem right now.
Okay, I'm in the game.
Yeah, perhaps you can pause it. Would be
Okay,
great.
I'll pause it in 06.
There's yeah, I have a little problem with the line right now, and yeah, sorry for that. I will just try to jump in the game. Like I just restart the client. I'm really sorry for it. There. So okay. The client is super slow, so hurry. Okay. As you can see, we are not professional Cursed. It's not a professional tournament, but I hope you are still enjoying these games. I don't know why I can't. Now. Okay, I hope that I'm now jumping into the game. And sorry for this. Yeah, now I'm jumping into the right game. Um, Here we are, and you can check out if they have any champion points on their champion. As we can see, Lux has 100,000 points, so she might be very confident on this champion, while the Smangers don't have that many points on their champions. And now I'm in the game. So let's jump back. I'm sorry for this.
Okay, I'm paused at 07.
Okay, can you jump to 1 minute? One?
Yeah, I can jump to 1 minute exactly.
Okay. So then 3, 2, 1, and let's start with the game. And here we are. Wait, I will hope that now working. And as we can see, their Smaggers are starting at blue buff while their SIS is starting at the red buff. I think it's quite normal for Y and for Trundle to start for Y to start at the blue buff and for Trundle to start at their red buff, isn't it?
Yeah, I really like wine starting in the blue right now because the Mordekaiser will most likely push the wave, and she can look at the 3-minute gank at the top lane.
So hopefully we see some early top lane action right there. And the early levels on League of Legends sometimes a little bit boring. So this gives us time to talk a little bit more about the jungle matchup. So what do you think? Who can have like a larger impact on the game, the Trundle or the Y?
Okay, it's definitely the Y can have a larger impact, but I'm shocked that he chose the electrocute instead of the hail of blades for the runes, because the hail of blades will give you more damage and actually has a lower cooldown now than the electrocute. Definitely the better option for the melee champions.
So as we can see, like there are some early trades in mid lane, but I'm not sure if this really goes in favor of the Orianna. And their mid laner of SIS is really confident with his champions and plays sometimes very aggressive. So you already played against the mid laner of SIS. What are your thoughts about him?
I mean he has great performance. Sometimes he goes for the CS without a voice president. But there's a fight going on.
Or actually, their Orianna is stuck in the stun field, and that might be the first kill for the SIS, but the Orianna isn't falling, and also their Y gets away with the flash, so nothing really happening there, just their Smaggers utilize 2 flashes, while we see on top lane the early trades, but the Eintüt Master is getting some tower damage.
This is very unfortunate for the Smaggers. 2 burnt flashes, especially on the Y. She really needs the tools to close the gap before level 6. I think
Yeah,
that will hurt her.
you can really see that their Ezreal is able to poke a little bit the Lux, and this give them some confidence. And on top lane we see this, we see the same on the other side. The Mordekaiser can really try to poke this Dr. Munder a little bit, but
They actually said that we have a wrong numbers. No wrong numbers, wrong names of the teams.
oh yeah, okay, that's true. I totally forgot about it. But I hope that can still have it like this, because I would need to jump out of
Oh, that's
the
a
game.
game going on top lane, and it's the first blood for Trundle.
Well played by the SAS here. So early gank by Trundle, and with this they are able to pick up the first blood in top lane.
I mean, the Mundo didn't even try to flash. It was a really good game from Trundle.
So yeah, I hope that it's no problem that I keep it like this with the wrong names in the stream. So I'm sorry for that, but Soko, like Sok, actually is the side of SIS, while the Smackers are playing under the logo of the
Fight in the bot lane. The Azrael heal flash. Leona's going in and she's dying to ignite. And the way into counter gank.
It might
But
be a
the
kill
double
for
snap
their
from the
Ezreal,
Lux is insane.
but the Jhin is able to pick up another kill, but is he also able to pick up the Y? It looks like this. The W doesn't connect, so the Y gets away with her life, but they're
And the snap from the Lux.
well
Oh,
played by
this is
Lux over there.
very well played from the support Lux. This is devastating for the Smaggers. 4-0 in 6 minutes. The SA is having a 2k lead now.
SIS is really starting with a fast pace of the game, and as we can see in the top lane, it's so hard for the Dr. Mundo to play this matchup. So now their SAS have already a lead of 3k gold, what is quite a lot for the 7th minute. And the Smaggers now need to jump into action to turn this game around.
Well, actually, both bot lanes needed to trade their summoners, and there's no flash for the Jin or Lux. And I hope the Y will hit level 6 soon and do some action in the bot lane after the Leona stun from the ultimate. That would be really great comeback for the Smaggers.
Yeah, so she might look for some kills on bot lane, and this could bring the Smaggers back into the game. So, but actually, the Trundle is now looking for some vision in the bot side river, and they might prepare for a dragging over there. As we can see now, their SAS are going together to the dragon and are trying to kill it as fast as they can.
Oh, the Vi looking for the steal, and she's not able to get it.
And that might be another kill for the Lux, who is now 3-0, and it's a 1-for-nothing trade in favor of the SAS. So, as we can see, Eintütmaster is really doing a great job on top lane and always poking this Mundo down.
And the Mundo pops his ultimate just to get enough health to stay healthy in the lane.
And the jungle difference is already there, so the Trundle is almost 9 CS ahead of the Y, but it's quite a lot for this early game.
I'm really surprised that the Victor's actually dominating the mid lane. There's a little bit of CS lead, but
Yeah,
Orianna went back and he's able to push the lane now.
so let's hope that their Smaggers are able to come back from this early deficit. And the Q slightly misses the Ezreal, but still the Lux is able to deal some damage in with the ultimate and the ultimate of the Jhin, but they are not able to pick up the kill. The Jhin might have used his ultimate a
Oh,
little
and the
bit
game from the
another
middle
way.
lane going on. VVR and Orianna following other, and that is the kill on the Victor for the Orianna. Great job.
Well played by the Y. She is there to gank the mid lane, and that's the first kill for the Smaggers.
Yeah, but bot lane of the Smaggers will pay a huge cost of the tower plates.
And with 10 minutes in the game, the SI is already 5k ahead.
This is not looking so far so good for the Smaggers.
No, it really doesn't. So, and we can see there's quite a large CS lead on bot lane, but Y is looking for an engage on the Trundle. They are trying to kill this Trundle together, and they are looking, and Trundle is actually, or is
And
he
the
falling?
Orianna is able to get the
And
kill.
they are able to get the
For
kill.
Victor.
But are they now able to pick out another kill on the Vector? Yes, they are. It's a
for Orianna.
so now with the Orianna is 3-0, and that's the kill for the Lux, easy kill, just because she caught this Ezreal, and then with her following abilities, she were able to deal enough damage to kill him.
I mean, the Lux is now sitting on 4-0. She'll be able to one-shot everyone.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure about the Mando, but probably yes.
Yeah.
So, and
But the
still,
but the 3-0 Orion is also looking very scary.
but still, with 11 minutes in or 12 minutes in the game, there's a 4K gold lead for the SAS. We are now like really in the driver's seat and are trying to win this game as fast as they can.
And the tower in the bottom lane is actually gone. So they are now trying to get a tower in the middle lane. There's a 4 grouping on the middle lane, but there's a Drake soon spawning them. Maybe just want to get some vision around the bot side. No, it's actually the Herald starting in the middle lane.
The
And
Herald
that
is
will be
spawned,
tougher.
but we see some trades in the top lane, but in the mid lane they are able to take down this turret with the help of the Herald. Other charge is coming out of the Herald. So also the tier 2 tower in mid lane is now really not in a good shape. And we can see that Master is actually waiting to hit some CC on the Mondo, but the Mondo is smart and is going back.
I hope them. Yeah, Mundo is actually TPing down for the dragon, and this is a 4v fight for the Smaggers.
So many ultimates are popping, and now Hawkmoon is really in danger since the Smaggers are looking for a kill, but it's not enough damage, and now the Smaggers are actually in danger since the ultimate of Jin hits, but they all get away with their life, and nobody is dying.
What
Even
the
the
heck?
Smaggers are low as hell.
All
Eh,
survived with a 10% HP, but this will be the dragon for SAS.
So it's actually their second dragon. This dragon gives there some better regeneration, and it's quite comfortable to have it so that you can really step a little bit back and get some HP. And you can already see like that there's a large gold lead for the Jin, who's now has already a CS lead of 34. Yes, 34. And yeah, quite well played.
I mean, so far, this is not looking very good for Ezreal. He didn't even finished his um,
Tier.
mana item. Yeah, the tier. Exactly.
Yeah, like, and this is really like something like a countdown, because if he doesn't finish his tier early, he really has some problem to get enough damage for the late game, since the tier is not completed pretty early. So what their Smaggers actually need to do right now is, I guess, they really need to look for some easy pickups, like pick up a kill on a Lux or on a Jhin, and that's the way how they can get back into this game.
Yeah, actually, the SAS is grouping again in the mid lane. I think they should be in the top lane to take out the tier 1 tower and really open up the map, and then pick up another herald and try sieging the tier 2 towers.
But actually, now it really looks like that that all of them will go to the top lane and will try to take down this turret. Actually, the damage on the Mundo is coming. They are looking for the kill on the Mundo, and the Mundo is not falling. There's the engage of the Y on the Jin, and that's the Wombo combo we already talked about. Master is not in a good shape, and these are 2 kills in favor of the Smaggers. But now the Trundle is there to fight back, and the Lux is picking up another kill, and now they are looking for more. They want to kill this Mundo, and they are able to do so.
Oh, it looks so good for the Smaggers, but in the end, it's a 2 for 2.
Yeah, like, they really should have stopped at some point and should try to get out of the fight, because when the Trundle arrived to the fight really turned around and went in favor of the SAS.
The
And
bot lane of the Smackers was a little bit too slow. If they come up earlier, they could maybe get another kill and then pick up the herd, but it's going in favor for SAS.
yeah, actually, I think it's really difficult to predict this rotations without any vision, and the Smeggers had not really a lot of vision, so it was really difficult for them to predict the fight in top lane. But now it's looked like that the Y is looking for an engage on top lane, and she might be able to pick up the Lux, but the Lux is hitting her binding and is able to pick up a kill on the Y. But all of the Smeggers are now in mid lane, and they will try to find an engage there. Or no, they will not. They will go back. Because Hartmut is doing a great job in mid lane, is actually pushing the mid lane, while Eintüt Master is pushing the bot lane. Well, that's an interesting TP, isn't it?
Herald in the bottom lane, the Orianna doesn't have ult.
So this might be the turret for SAS, and also the
There's
tier
no
1 top lane
tower
turret.
Top lane, in the bottom lane, and the mid lane. The SI is just popping off.
Really great job by the SAS, who were able to now take down 5 turrets, and it's a really good team play by them, since they are really able to split push all the time.
Oh, but the gank for the Mordekaiser, and he's going down.
Well played by the Y, who is really sometimes able to pick up some kills, and it really looks like that she is really trying to do as good as she can, and now they are looking for the dragon.
Yeah, the bot lane from the Smackers should rotate, but they're staying, and their Vi and Orianna are alone, and they're probably going down, and the dragon is in favor for SAS.
Yeah, really good reaction by the SAS, who were reacted immediately, and all of them went to the dragon and were able to pick up another kill. So actually, I feel that this Ezreal is so behind that it's really difficult for him to have some impact. As we can see, the Jhin is already 2,000 gold ahead of the Ezreal, while all the also the Lux is 3,500 gold ahead of the owner. So we can see that their bot line of SAS is really doing a great job there.
Yeah, I'm kinda shocked that Leona, she finished her quest for 500 gold and now staying on the wards, but still didn't even upgrade the trinket to Oracle.
Yeah, it might be a mistake there, but they are so behind that it's really difficult to find the right items.
Oh, the Orion is getting caught? No, she will pop up the blast cone and get us safely.
Well played by Orianna over there. So as we can see in top lane, it's kind of a boring fight, but now the Trundle joins it, and it's really not fair. It's a 2 versus 1, but nobody really cares. And are they able to pick up the kill? Yeah, they are. In solo queue, now you would write into the all chat, please 1 versus 1 me. And now the SIS are sieging the top lane tower. The Leona is looking for an engage, but it's not really good. And also a double kill for the Jhin, and now he's looking for more with his ultimate.
And this is over 10k gold lead for the SAS. This is not looking good for the Smegers.
Yeah, it's a really, really difficult situation for them, and it's really, really hard for them to find a good engage on the other, since the SIS are really able to always fight back and always get the team fights in their favor. And actually, the damage of the Lux is incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, she's sitting on 7-0, even bought the Magi Soul Steer.
I feel like that the Victor should go to support the team, and the Lux should go in mid lane and carry the team alone, since she's dealing so much damage. Really feels like she is winning the game almost alone.
Yeah, I mean, really great performance by the support of the SAS.
As we can see it now, their SIS are slowing down a little bit the pace, and they are resetting and buying some new items. So maybe they want to finish the game really fast and want to siege now the inhibited towers.
I think they should first uh, cover up some vision around Baron and start playing a little bit more Baron, but they want to set up vision around the Drake to get the soul.
I think
So
it's
maybe the Smaggers could look for the trade
you mean
Dragon
for
for the Baron.
yeah, it's I guess a really good idea.
That's
So,
probably the last option they have.
but now it really
Come back
looks
to this
like
game.
that their SIS has their vision control all around the river, so it's really very, very difficult for the Smackers to pick up anything here.
Wow, it's a really great damage from the Oriana.
I'm always surprised how much damage Oriana can deal. Like, if you play against her, if her ultimate hits here, it's really, really difficult to get out of it. So now we can see that the pings of the SIS are going to the dragon, so probably they want to pick up the dragon. But there we see the disrespect of iTunes Master. I'm not sure if he's in the position to do so, since he is 0-2, but his team is winning the game for him.
The Lux is looking for a little bit flank, but the Smaggers have a vision.
She is spotted by a ward, but as we can see, their SIS are able to pick up the dragon quite easily, since their Smaggers are too afraid of the damage of the SAS. But now the Y is looking for the engage, but she's not able to do so, and the Y is falling, the dragon is falling as well, but also the Dr. Moon is not in a great shape. The Y is dead, and the Azrael might be dead as well, and the Oriana is dead as well.
And this is ace for the SAS, and they will look up to close this game.
So are they able to finish this game immediately?
Yeah, they're ready to
So we see
surrender.
the surrender. Well played by
GG.
both teams. Really GG. I don't know what to add. Thank you, Smaggers, for joining the tournament. It was really, really a pleasure to see you play. And yeah, we can perhaps talk a little bit about the game. Okay. I will go just this. I can't even. I hope that it work soon. I don't know. But feel like these days the League of Legends client is really, really laggy and has some problems.
Yeah, I just got kicked out of the league.
Yeah, me too, sir. Perhaps we can talk a little bit about the game. So, what do you think was the problem for the Smaggers?
I think there was a again same mistake for the SAS bait engage on the bot lane, and the bot lane of no of that S engage of the smaggers in the bot lane. The SA is getting a double kill in the bot lane again.
So yeah, that's exactly also my opinion. I really feel like that the SAS were able to snowball this game through the bot lane with this like super well playing Lux. Were able to pick up several kills, and it was really well played by them. So, but what does that actually mean for our tournament? Um, the our SIS will move to the final, which will be played tomorrow at 6:30, and them here. And tomorrow the SIS will face Soko Koshititze in a, I really feel like in a really nice final. Both teams really showed that they are able to play some elite League of Legends. So what are your final thoughts about the final?
I'm looking forward for tomorrow. I hope it will be great games,
So
and I wish them good luck.
I hope so as well. So see you tomorrow at 6:30, and goodbye.
Goodbye.